press any button. Welcome to the stream. The Last of Us. I had started this game a while back, and I just like never finished it. I can't remember why. But anyways, I enjoyed it. I remember that, but I never did finish it. So we're gonna check this out. See if it is what we want to please. I've heard many good things about it, of course, like they remastered it. Anything they're going to remaster, of course, is a fan fave. Maybe it's sacrilege that I haven't played it up to this point, other than the first little bit, which I really enjoyed. Oh! I had to take it back. I was borrowing it. I remember. For something I wanted to purchase later. But, you know, sometimes forget stuff. Alright. Game. Normal. Particles. Really like particles. Groovy way to do a loading screen though, for real.
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job.
Don't lose it.
I understand. Let's talk about this in the morning, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Oh, crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here.
What's this?
Your birthday?
Love you, buddy.
What would you playing some Modern Warfare?
Now this is I guess I could play Modern Warfare.
You kept complaining about your broken watch.
Is it one of these games?
So I
Is that The Last
figured,
of
you know.
Us?
You like it?
The Last of Us, yeah.
Okay.
Honey, this is
Love you,
it's
buddy.
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not.
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
Is coffee already made?
We add a wee bit more milk and sugar and coffee to it.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I've had to do that to my kids so many times. They're already too big for it, though. Sad moment.
Good night, baby girl.
Oh, that was sweet. Call of Duty Modern Warfare version of the I
Hello?
like the pictures.
Sarah,
I love the
honey,
detail
I
they
need to
put
get
in
your
rooms.
daddy
I
on the
always
phone.
take the time
Uncle
to check
Tommy,
it out.
what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something.
I don't know. Like
Uncle
the
Tommy?
DVDs underneath.
Hello?
You know, that's a lot of time and work, and somebody thought of doing that, you know, to make it more real. Oh, we're gonna get to walk around. No, I love when they put a mirror in.
What was that all about?
Because again, the time and work it takes to make sure that that's there, you know, and that everything is registered in the mirror as you look at it. It's in the same place back here. I don't think I've ever I mean, in older games, you find, you know, they kind of did it generically, but this is really awesome. Alright. Let's see. Yes, we're taking the time to do this. I wish you could go first person. There's your phone. Hocking drops. Looks like what a, you know, young teenage girl's room would look like. Somewhat cluttered, kind of tidy though. You know, nothing over the top as far as messy. Let's just say mathematics help guide. Huh. Headaches, but now I do like to see if they like just clone the same stacks. And just redo them over and over again on certain things. But man, they put a lot of detail into that. I mean, even achievement certificate for Sarah. Yeah, I wish you could zoom in on that. I wonder how far they went with this. I wonder if you can see any words. Well, if you can, my eyesight's not seeing it, but oh, look at the trophy. Looks like she plays soccer. She's good at that. The outside, they got all that going on. See, I mean, it's just the amount of work it takes to do this. You know what I mean? That person that was like, you know what, we need to add a tree here, or you know what would be cool, or make it more realistic, or something my teenage girl does, or my sister's kid does this, or has this in their room. You know, they brought that to life. There's everything in here. Somebody's idea, somebody's work. I dig that. You know what I mean? I like to appreciate it a little bit. Like, I guarantee some of those stacks, I'm not going to take the time to go back and forth to see, but I guarantee some of those stacks are duplicated. Let's see what book she's got in her library. The Love of Soccer sticks out, of course. Earth Science 101. The Turning, maybe. Something in Texas. The Pop. Oh man, I can't. Look again. A Not So White Snow. The Bash. Oh, there's a duplicate book. The Turning. The Bash. A Jade and Esmond. Healthy Eating. Healthy Eating. How to Be a Rock Star. Tales of Sportsmanship. League. Healthy. Living Healthy. Okay. Something. Music of an Apple Tree. Oh, okay. Alright, well anyways, as we know, we can tell a lot from this character. Gave her a little bit of depth. She loves soccer. She loves the Bash. Looks like she likes some Japanese or type B-rated movies, horror movies. Not sure how to say Bash again. Take it in. Frog. Down Under 2. Not sure if that's a thing or not. Catch You. Michael Scott. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, and there's the city, the skyline. I don't know. I like to appreciate it all. Jeez. Oh, September. What's going on in my birthday on this day? Let's see, this would be. So it's 10, 11, 12. 13 is on a Friday. She goes to soccer camp on my birthday. You're welcome, kid. Alright.
Oh, dang it. I forgot to give this to him.
Shoot. Open it up, sweetie. You're not a fossil yet. Happy birthday. Dear Dad, let's see. You're never around. You make the music. You hate the music I'm into. You practically despise the movies I like. And yet somehow you still manage to be the best dad every year. How do you do that? Happy birthday, Pops. Sarah. Alright. Let's check on... I know, should we walk outside first, or should we pick up the phone? I'm afraid I don't want to start a sequence. Can I open the closet? That'd be cool. Okay, I cannot. Phone is
Phone's
not
dead.
working. The phone is dead. Let's see. Somebody's asking me what I'm doing. So we shall tell them via video. I am currently streaming The Last of Us. This is my bedroom. Oh, that's me. Why did I do that? Yeah, here we are. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm streaming The Last of Us. There's me in the corner. This has got to be something, right? I am currently streaming. There we are. Alright, so got that all set up. I guess I should turn on the YouTube app so I can see if somebody messages or something like that. I can't wait to get a full setup. I need to get my VO equipment. I need to find a decent coach. Anyways, thoughts that I have. That way I can make better content. Do things for you guys. But also do for myself that I enjoy doing. Alright. I don't need that full screen because I just need the comments. Turn that down. I'm sure y'all are tired of looking at a young girl just standing there rubbing her eyes. Alright.
Hello, welcome.
We did that. Just got a backpack right there. Alright, so check this out. Walking through the house. Now I won't go into as much detail.
Dad?
With, oh yeah, look at that shit right there. I didn't even notice that. That's pretty groovy. I put those on my daughter's rooms a couple times. You know, they never even asked me to, or she never asked me to. I just kind of did it. I was like, who doesn't want this? You know, so it's kind of presumptuous of me, wasn't it? You're talking. Is that outside or the TV? Oh, the bathroom. See, it's even got like imperfections in the wall and stuff like you would in homes. You know, that's stuff you don't. It's just cool to me. Somebody thought of that, you know. It's like, let's make this look livable. Like, this is a family,
Daddy?
your everyday type house. Maybe a little bit bigger, but it's another soccer picture. They're really taking that home. There's the picture. There's what's going on in there. I don't know if I want to go down there yet. Can I go down the steps?
What was that?
Shit, maybe I should have went in here first.
You in here? Oh, God. Dad?
Oh, shit. Okay. Some stuff going on. I wish I would have been at the window at that point in time. I wonder if that was a time thing or if it was a positioning trigger type situation where I was going towards the steps. I'm sure it wasn't a time thing. Likes horses. Can she
Dad?
run? Is that the same picture as over there? No, different shirt even.
What is going on?
I like the southern accent and accent. Hold on just a second. Need to answer this up here. Somebody wants to play a game here. Let's see. My buddy Reason wants to play something. He was wishing this was multiplayer so we could play it together. So I'm going to play this for a little bit and then find something to play with him as well. Possibly streamed. Alright, I'm going to see if he wants to send me a party invite and have him come in on it. Alright.
What's up, friend?
Oh. Hold on. I have an idea. He could play it and stream at the same time because he streams on Twitch as well. I also stream on Twitch. Vandallfett at Twitch TV. But it's been, my settings are messed up for some reason, so I've been doing it on YouTube a little bit more. Now his is 1055 Gaming, I believe, and following me is The Reason 1055. He's mainly into fighters and stuff, but really awesome, I'm telling you. You would love the stuff that he does put out there. And funny guy, he's my bro for sure. I have an idea. Hey bro, I have an idea. If you're wanting to check this out, maybe you throw it in at the same time I'm playing it, right? And stream your stuff. I'm at the very beginning. I can pause for a minute and have you catch up. And then we can share a party together and actually play the game together. You know what I'm saying? Like at the same time while talking about it. I think that's kind of cool. Hold on, maybe we'll do this. Let's see if we can't get him on in here for a minute. I'll do this video chat thing for a second. Maybe. He might be busy. He's really good at Apex. He's probably like knee deep in some kills, getting them bounties. Alright, I don't want to bug him if he is, so we won't let it keep on ringing like that. Alright. Sorry. Last of Us. Smell better. Oh, that's me. Why did I do that? Here we are. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm streaming The Last of Us. It's gotta be something, right? Alright. What else was up there? Alright. Back to it. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we're in the kitchen. We got a nice
There's his
kitchen,
phone.
cell phone, gas heat, or gas stove. I'm going to be home late tonight. Go ahead and order food. See you in the morning, Dad.
Where is he?
I know I should get the phone. I just want to look at the house real quick.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
Does anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something ain't right with them. I think they're sick.
What kind of sick?
Whoa! That's a jump scare.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here. Come here. Jimmy! Jimmy, I am warning you.
Jimmy, we got a Walking Dead scenario going on.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on, and we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tell me, come on. Come on.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit. You got blood all over you.
It ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
They're saying half the people in the city lost their minds.
Can we just please go?
Some sort of parasite or something. You gonna tell me what happened?
Later.
And this is an older
Hey,
game,
Sarah.
remastered, yes, but
How you holding up, honey?
I'm fine. Can we hear us on the radio?
sure,
Yeah, sure
it's
thing.
cold and all that still there.
Thanks.
No cell phone, no radio. Yeah, we're doing great. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
They say where to go?
They said, Army's put up roadblocks on the highway. No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take
Okay, so you're
71
going
through
through
her
her eyes.
Did they say how many are dead?
Probably a lot. We found this one family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right. I'm sorry.
Christ, how did this happen?
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the south. Now they're going on about the east coast, the west coast. Holy hell. That's Lewis's farm. I hope that sumbitch made it out.
I'm sure he did.
Were we sick?
No, of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine, trust me.
All right.
Let's see
I
what
love
they
that you
need.
can move around.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
You got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tom.
No!
You see what I see. Someone else will come along.
You should have helped him.
This is bad. Everyone and their mother had the same damn idea.
We could just backtrack and...
What the fuck, man? Let's go!
Tommy! Tommy!
Holy shit! What just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw it.
God damn.
Turn here, turn here.
Come on, people, move.
What are they running from?
Get us out of here.
I'm trying.
Oh no.
We can't stop here, Tommy.
I can't fucking drive through them, Joel!
Back up then!
They're behind me, too!
There! Hold on! Go!
Well, I guess sunroof. Oh, shite.
Daddy? Hey. Hey!
Get back. Get back.
There we go. Join. What is up, people? Not
So-
much.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a
Okay.
game when you call it just weird. I mean weird guy. I forgot what time it was.
Oh, gotcha. Right. Yeah.
Talking about intercourse with infants.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's joking, but then again, even if
Jokes
you were
about
joking,
that?
would you? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who jokes about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. A sick person. Sorry.
He's a sick individual.
Yeah, that.
Because we can't say better words to describe how we feel about him.
Right. At this moment in time. These facts. Wow. Kind of speechless on that. Man, the detail they put into this game, I'd never really played it before. I played it a little bit, but it's freaking amazing.
It's
The
good.
background, like, I don't know, like, the shops and what's in the shops, and books they put on the shelves. It's just pretty cool how detailed they went to.
Yeah, they did a good job on that. Cause yeah, they did a good job on that.
So have you beat it before?
No, I couldn't get into it. It's just not my kind of game. Like,
Right.
it was fun to play. Like, it's more fun to like if you have somebody sitting next to you and y'all take turns on trying to live.
Right.
That kind of fun. But playing it by myself, I didn't really like. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not really into the whole like, cause it's kind of like a horror game.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
knew
really
you
into that kind of
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I knew that you wasn't. That's kind of surprised me that you said that, you know, you wish you could play there.
Yeah,
well, what I was
if I had
thinking,
somebody
though-
else to play with, I would play it. You know, like killing. You ever played Killing Floor?
Yes.
Kind of like that.
I was thinking we could both boot it up at the same time and stream and kind of play it simultaneously, you know what I mean? Like if there's a decision to make or something like that, you can make it one way, I can make it the other. Stream it.
Oh, I don't
But
know
I didn't know
if,
if that was something you'd be into.
Get to the highway. Go, you got Sarah.
Did he really just send me an invite and not?
We'll meet you there.
Hurry. I think he sent me an invite and didn't join.
It's gonna be fine.
I guess I'm gonna end up with this ugly ass alternator skin. I don't want it.
Oh, wait. Vic, yeah. Just make peanut butter and jelly sandwich or ramen right now.
They're climbing over the fence.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
that's what I made yesterday. It's like what's the best way to describe it? So what you do,
They're climbing over the
Almost.
yeah, let me explain to you how I made what I made, because it'll be something simple that you don't really have to watch, that you can make for a group of people. Because I mean, one bowl of that will feed like, it'll more than feed one person because of everything that it has in it. It has so much in it. I probably should put more celery in it.
Probably should have
But I
put more
don't-
celery. Is that what you said?
I should have put celery in it in general. I think.
We need help.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was really good. It turned out really good. So all I did, you know, I took a pot and took a very little bit of olive oil or whatever, canola. I use canola. And I diced some onions. I diced one like large onion. I diced like half a green pepper, and I like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I threw them in there and just kind of soft fried them a little bit, like just to heat them up and get some brown on them and get some flavor to come out of it. And then as soon as you finish with that, like as soon as it starts to get brown and you can smell it, just pour 2 big ass boxes of chicken broth in there.
Okay.
And then throw the meat in too, because it was meat with bone. Like it was bone. You know how you can get like
Yeah,
the pack
the
of meat
flavor.
that's like the chopped up chicken. It's like a whole chicken, but it's all broken up.
Mm-hmm.
We got that. She had that, so that's what gave me the idea. Like I'm gonna make a stew with this or something. So I threw all the chicken in there, you know, and then I boiled it for about 15 minutes. And then once that's done, you just spoon the chicken out, like you know, with like one of the spoons that got like a strainer hole in it.
Yeah.
Spoon the chicken out onto a plate, and wait for it to cool off. It's gonna be hot as shit. Just rip it apart, you know, cut it into bite-sized pieces, and then. But after you take the chicken out, throw in about 1.5 cups of rice, a can of beans. It doesn't matter what kind. I did pinto. Throw in a can of beans after you rinse and strain them, obviously. And then and vegetables. I threw in a bag of frozen mixed vegetables, and it had like lima beans in it, corn, carrots, green beans, peas. I threw it all in there and let it boil for about a half hour.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, you can cut up your chicken. And then once you do that, you just throw the chicken back in it. After the half hour is over, throw the chicken back in it. You know, after it's all cut up, mix it up, and then let it sit for about another 5 minutes just to heat the chicken back up, and then just start serving it. You want to serve it immediately, but I'm gonna tell you the second day, because you might have leftovers. The second day, it's going to be creamy.
Right. Because and I imagine the flavors will come out a little bit more where they've all got to kind of marry for a while.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot one thing. After you put everything back together, season it. Just season it to taste. You know, salt, pepper, and I did a little bit of garlic powder. I did some garlic powder too. If I was making it for myself, I would have threw what's the name of that shit? The powder, the spicy powder, cayenne pepper.
Okay.
I would have threw cayenne pepper in it. Absolutely. But she don't eat spicy food.
Huh.
Yeah, so which is weird because she's Puerto Rican. And
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
eat
what I was
spicy food.
thinking. I just
Yeah, makes no
Same
damn
thing.
sense whatsoever.
I cannot find my
What the
vape
hell?
juice.
I said, what the hell soft side of Puerto Rico you come from? Like, you know, I asked her that.
What? Well, one of y'all look so I don't lose connection. I'll look in here. Can't find my vape juice anywhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll feed a lot of people. Cause I mean, we had a bowl apiece last night, and I just had a bowl today, and there's still probably another 2 bowls left.
And it sounds relatively cheap as well. Like I can feed the boys because that's what I need. I'm on a budget till I get paid next week, so I'm definitely looking for cheap type meals that'll last a day or two. You know what I mean? Like chili and shit like that.
Yeah.
But some alternative.
Well, if that was the case, if you got a bigger pot, you can just double up the ingredients.
Yeah. And
so,
I do.
Yeah, because I would just do like then instead of 2 boxes of chicken broth, I do 4.
4.
And then instead of 1 pack of chicken, I do 2. And that's pretty much it. Everything else I just double up on.
Okay.
In a big ass. It's gonna have to be a big pot because that was a pretty big pot of what I made last night. It was big. And the good thing is, it's so low maintenance. Like once you get it started, you don't have to do anything.
Right. Right. Hell, you
all
can
you gotta do
put
is
it at a
dice
lower
some
heat.
vegetables. Yeah. All you doing is simmering it. Like bring it to a boil after the chicken's in there and simmer it.
Mm-hmm.
Then once you take the chicken out, put the rice and beans in there. You don't even have to mix it. Just put the rice and beans in and bring it back to a boil, simmer it. And then let it sit for about a half hour. It's going to take a little bit to cook. I think altogether it probably take like a solid hour to get it done.
Made rice and beans.
Yeah, rice and beans. And then, I mean, I didn't really have to add the beans, but it did add to the,
Right.
because I wanted something with a little bit more fiber in it. I probably
Are
could
you
did 2
streaming
packs.
just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So they've just had a full cookery lesson on your stream.
Right, and which that's kind of cool because I do these, and so does Reason as far as it goes. We do these little cooking videos, so it all kind of ties together.
All right.
It wouldn't be sideways or anything, you know, to see that on there. People would. Yeah.
I think you
something
could
to
do
do.
it with potato too instead of corn. Instead
I could
of
do
rice.
anything with potato.
Yeah, I think you can do it with potato, and they'll give it like a thicker. It'll be a shitload of carbs, but it'll be thicker,
Right.
and it'll have more. Instead, it'll be more like a what they call that shit? The clam chowder. It'll be more like a chowder than anything
okay.
else. Yeah, because I wanted to do a shrimp chowder, and she never got the shrimp for it. And then you would still need, you would just need like cream of potato and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, that turned out good. I never made anything like that before. But I couldn't think of what to do with that chicken. Because when she brought the chicken back, I said, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? And I looked at it and I saw it was for curry chicken. So it's definitely something you want to boil and then separate. You know what I mean? Boil and then break down into pieces. So it turned out really good. Like it turned out really good. It's like you could feel it in like that food you can feel in your soul, like when you eat it.
Right.
It was good.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a soul reason?
Unfortunately, yeah. And I might have an interview.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Did I also hear a wee baby in the background? Did I hear that?
Yeah, that's my wee one.
Yeah, he's
That's
got
what's
another
up.
one on the way already.
Okay, I was thinking that maybe she, delivered. I was excited.
Yeah, no,
I'm
she
excited that the other one. Oh, she did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he has
that's
another
in
one
your-
on the way already.
No, I don't.
He doesn't. His ass doesn't know how to pull out of a driveway.
What does driving have to do with kids? Kids? We don't know.
I forgot. Oh man, I'm the last person that needs to be in somebody's party when they're streaming.
No, it's all good. It keeps.
Maybe I
comical.
shouldn't share my voice. I probably shouldn't share my voice for this party. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that real quick while I'm thinking about it.
All right. Yeah, I can't find my e-juice anywhere.
And so they
Weird.
don't hear my fan in the background. Alright, don't. Oh, do not allow. I just gotta remember to change it back.
Okay. Oh, she's so back and forth, bro. All right.
Sarah.
I haven't played in a few days yet. No.
I know, baby. I know.
I think I'm level like.
Listen to me. I know
Oh, this is sad.
You're gonna be okay.
I think I'm level like 23 or something like that.
Pick you up.
24.
I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
No. 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 Please.
Oh, okay.
Please. Please. Please.
Right.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
I know that feeling.
A group
Well,
calling
you know,
themselves the
you've been
Fireflies
around when I
have
was
claimed
had
responsibility
to
for
do
both
it,
attacks.
so
Their
bad.
public charter calls
hate
for the
that for you,
return
man.
of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
Both dim pies are a bit. They're gonna be put. Set it there.
Okay.
Set it there. How? That's gonna be solid to try and eat. Where's yours?
I'm coming.
Oh yeah.
How was your morning?
Right, I'll be back in about 45 minutes. I'm just gonna eat my dinner, then I need to run out quickly. But then I'll be back if you're on.
Okay.
Yeah, what time's it over there?
Where were you, Tess?
Yeah, 2.
West End District.
Oh, is it? No, we're 6 o'clock in after, like, at night.
We had a drop to make.
Alright, man. Well, enjoy your meal and be safe.
Oh, we'll do it. I'll be back anyway if you still be on still. I'll just rejoin the party.
Okay.
Made off with our pills. Is that about right?
See you in a bit, bro.
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months. Easy.
Alright.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these 2 assholes, alright? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
It's fun.
Give me that.
Yeah, we talked about it. I didn't know if you ever download it. I'll probably have to wait till later this week when the Pro comes in.
Just find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies.
So I can download it for space. So
is that Robert fucking sent
I'll do that. Because he's got like Modern Warfare, the new ones on there, and some other shit on here right now.
He figures
So
he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say
yeah,
for how
dude's
long.
apologizing for interrupting the stream.
I'm ready now. Yeah.
You are good,
Well, I
my
can
man.
do
You're fine. Yeah, they just messaged. I mean, it's no big deal. That's what I was telling him. He's wanting to look at some of my DBZ characters to buy.
Checkpoint's still open.
You didn't finish, did you, Mom?
Until curfew.
We better hurry up then.
Yeah.
I got served the damn papers this morning.
Yeah, I seen that.
I've been
There was something else that they were releasing on Switch. Oh, The Witcher 3. Yeah, The Witcher 3.
Soldiers are supposed to handle the outside.
Detroit Smash! Sorry. It's probably, I probably seem crazy because where the stream can't hear you, they just hear me like... Who's this ninja talking to? He's talking about Detroit Smash. That was left field. Spider-Man's fun. Actually, that's what I was juggling. Either play Spider-Man or play this.
Down on the ground. Okay, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Seems like more people are getting infected.
That just means more people are sneaking.
Right.
What's up, Joel?
Eddie.
You hear they took Marianne?
What happened?
Came and snatched her in the middle of the night. Said she was a firefly. You believe that shit?
Better not mention the fireflies too loudly.
You don't want the wrong person hearing you.
Yeah.
Oh, which one? Iron Man? Oh, Stan Lee? Yeah, yeah, they did. Oh, dude, it was really, yeah. It was really sad because, you know. No, yeah, I'm not telling you about the story. It was just sad because Stan wasn't in it, you know. Yeah.
Those goddamn fireflies. They keep stirring the population up. We put an end to them. That's how you solve it.
If I remember correctly, just for him showing up, I think he got like $1 million or something like that. Of course, things change and contracts change and all that stuff, and obviously I'm not there, but yeah, just to show up, like, I'm pretty sure you got $1 million.
They beat the shit out of him.
Could you imagine, like, if you just showing up somewhere was worth $1 million? Yeah. Right. Frosty can draw. I can draw. Well, somewhat. I'm more of a painter than I am a pencil artist. What's up? Write a comic book? It'd be fun. Oh, that'd be awesome. Why not just make it? Why not just try to learn how to animate? I mean, the programs for it aren't that hard. Chase animates shit all the time. Stuff. Yeah. Or he did. Because a lot of them, all you have to do is get 2 pictures, like the beginning of someone standing and then someone in walking stance, and they have the in-betweens filled out for you. The computer program does it. Animation's gotten really simple as far as, like, if you want to make simple, I mean, you can get in depth with it, and, you know, but as far as, like, making your own and all that stuff, you can do it fairly cheap, really. Well, hell, look at South Park. Theirs was just like construction paper and something else. I forgot what they used. How they did it. Wasn't it like a printer or a scanner or something? That is a fun game. The whole concept behind the game was neat. I liked it. So we can't get out those doors. I'm running around this like juked up silly. Transistor? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. This is boring. Get somewhere, dude. This me running around this checkpoint thing.
Alright, drive on through.
See you later. What's your business here?
Got the day off.
Where in the world is my e-juice, man? That's irritating. I never played those. I like the Infamous games. I like the first one.
Go, come on.
Oh yeah, Prototype was awesome. Infamous and Prototype kind of like were rivaling each other at that time. Remember when they came out? Because they were both superhero type games.
So much for the easy route.
And they were trying to be innovative with new technology for the powers and stuff. Because Prototype's more like a Venom. It just reminded me of Venom. A lot of people didn't like it. Once I drew away from like my comic book fanboy, like being pissed off that they were changing the whole story, and just actually appreciated a movie, you know what I mean, for what it was. It was a decent movie. I liked it. From my, like I said, my inner fanboy is like wants to go in and Judy chop everybody in the neck, but as a moviegoer, you know, it was good. Tom Hardy did a good job. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're gonna close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go around the outside.
Outside the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
See, the Final Fantasy VII remake will be at the top of my
Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear.
priority
I just
list when
used
it comes to gaming.
No patrols.
Just because
Where are you off to?
I'm a mark when it comes to that.
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking
Right.
around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
Gotcha.
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
Right.
Truth. I got no idea.
And I can understand that.
You stay out of trouble, all right? Military.
But mine's just mainly for nostalgia reasons. You know, I soaked and spent so much time in that game. So many.
Marlene looking for Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it.
Well, my thing with RPGs is what I would do is I would run through the first time on my own, because you know this was 90s, late 90s, early 2000s type thing, and so you know we had the internet, but we didn't have like internet at our fingertips type stuff. If you wanted to see tips or you know a guide or something like that, so we would have to buy the guides, the player guidebook, to actually get everything that's in the game, because there's no way you would find all that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way. I'm sure some people did, but your average Joe, there would be anyway. So I would play through the first time without anything, and do what I needed to do to win the game. And then the second time, I would buy a guide and go through it, and kind of compare, you know, how I played, what I missed, if there was an easier way, if I found a better way even. And that's, yeah, so I did that. But with Final Fantasy, I did it 3 times because of the, what was it, the Knights of the Round materia? Or no, is that right? Shit, I can't remember what it was called now. Yeah. I didn't get it till the 3rd time through. And you know how hard it was to beat that without it. It was one of the only video games that ever actually brought tears to my eyes when a character died. My buddy came over, and I guess I'd been sitting there for a while just playing, because he came over the day before, and I was like wearing the same clothes, pizza boxes around me, empty 2 liters. He's like, dude, have you left? I just play this game and sleep on the couch. They bring me food, delivery style. But when he came over, Aerith had just died, and he's like, have you been crying, dude? And I was like, she died, dude, and I gave her all my best materia. He's like, man, go get dressed. You're leaving for a little bit. So he made my ass go out. We went to Gaddy Land, I think. But yeah, funny little story there. It's dark up in this piece. What am I supposed to be doing? You playing Spidey right now? Ah, yes. It's a generator. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing anything. Is this one of them games you really got to pay attention to? Okay. Push forward and X to vault. Oh, okay. That's what's up. So that's all I had to do was do that. Oscorp Tech. I like how everybody says tech now. Who's got the best tech? Who's still in the tech? We got quantum tech. Nanotech. Become such a mainstream word.
Not out of ammo.
Give me that gas mask, big old person. Alright. What's up?
Alright, Texas. Boost me up.
And so R2's to fire. Alright. This chick wants me to lift her up. Thing. Oh, I see.
You ready?
Come on, chickadee.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
So old girl's been kind of crazy there. Yeah, I hate that. That's one bad thing about where we juggle games.
Be careful.
Getting the controls.
Got a trick question?
Yeah, the detail they put into this though is amazing, really. The trees, everything, just everything.
Ain't been out here in a while.
It's like we're on a date.
Well, I am the romantic.
I feel like I feel like when I play a game, I like to try to like appreciate the background just as much as the game itself. Just because that's somebody's work, you know what I mean? That's somebody's artwork, somebody's idea. Whether it be a fucking shit, double.
Where's the ladder?
Well, it's got to be around here somewhere.
There. But like a bookshelf, you know, with a bunch of different books on it. You know, somebody had to think of each and every title on that, and there was a reason behind it. You might not know the reason, but there was a reason behind it.
Hey, try over there.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Place sliders against walls to access higher areas. If the ladder or plank is higher than the ledge, you can pick it up and carry it to other areas. Planks can be laid across gaps to allow access to areas that are too far to jump across. I'm looking forward to that new Star Wars game coming out, just because I'm hoping that it's going to be great. Something I do want to play is on the Oculus Rift, the Legends of Vader, or Vader's something, I don't know, but you get to be Vader first person. Who doesn't want to force choke somebody, you know what I mean? But that's goals for later on. I'm gonna have to get a PC for that and everything. But they got it hand tracking and everything now.
Ladies first.
Lady.
They're working on gloves that you can feel stuff when you're in there, like if you pick up something hot or cold.
This way.
VR technology is really taking off quick.
Down through here. Still got our guns?
For his sake, he better.
Like, once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
We'll meet Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo.
And well, he always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
Hold up. Spores.
Spores.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
They're coming out of something. Stay alert.
You can climb on wild walls, Spider-Man, but you cannot swim.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh yeah, in the museum and all that stuff.
We should be able to fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it. Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
Look at me. Poor bastard.
How'd I pick that up? Triangle, okay. Good to know. Special cola. Oh, just back where I was.
Not bad. You hear that? Shh.
Uh-oh. R1 to focus Joel's hearing.
All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
Let's head back into the city.
Oh shit, I have no bullets. Alright. So where's that job interview at? That's what's up. What's up? Talking about the busybody game type things. Oh, shit. Right. You gotta hit your controller, like when your flashlight is like starting to jiggle out, you gotta smack your controller against your hand like you would a flashlight.
Fresh air. That's the one thing I love about the outside. Fucking hate the smell of the city.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good...
There's a dog barking about. Huh. I don't know what he's barking about. I really want to know what happened to my freaking juice, bro. This is irritating. Like Seth's mod's still here, so it's not like he took it with him. What the shiznit? I don't think I used it all. I got this one brand of vape juice. It's called Zookies, like cookies with a Z, and it was pretty good. I've had two flavors: the blueberry, I think it was blueberry muffin or blueberry something, and then this one was strawberry cake pop. And it was really good, but cannot find the bottle. I can't even find Seth's some caramel apple, but it was a homebrew type deal, homemade at the shop type deal. And it was okay, but fucking weird. Jax was supposed to come home today, but his mom had to get his sister shots and stuff. I guess she's sick and feverish and she don't want to bring her out, which I can kind of understand. But at the same time, I kind of want Jax home. Since Friday. but he's supposed to go back because she wanted to take him trick-or-treating this year. And that seems to be what he wants to do, so I was okay with it, kind of. Stuff. Yep. So am I supposed to run across someplace or?
Through here. Cover the entrance.
I got it.
Is that your fan I hear? Like, going, okay.
Damn it. Plank fell down. Be a dear, would you?
I'll get it.
Keep pulling my gun out.
Here, pass it to me.
In a world where boards are your best friend.
All right.
I just climb up here. Can you jump that high? No. That would be way too easy, wouldn't it?
Get your ass up here. Let's move.
Bossy today.
Well, how do I do that, lady?
I'm getting close.
I want to get my booty up there, but I can't. I don't know how. Maybe it's up here. Yeah. Alright. These things easy to fall off of. He said his is downstairs in the basement. So I'll get it, I guess. That's good. He seems to like that Modern Warfare. I know it's not something I'm really into that much, but he seems to like it a lot. He did say the maps on it were kind of too, I think they were too big and you can climb on too much stuff.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on.
Oh shit. That's how I was when I went back to it. I think I streamed it actually, and it was just like, oh god, this is horrible. Did you hear about Walmart not selling they're not selling handgun ammo anymore.
Pick up that ammo. I'm sure we'll need it.
Handgun ammo anymore, pistol ammo. They act like that, you know, all these mass shootings and stuff, they act like that's going to help, but they all,
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear.
fucking
No
use
soldiers,
rifles
no
and shit, so.
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
Alright.
Good to go.
Let's see what we got going on. So far it's been pretty fucking boring. Effing boring.
Hey, Tess, hey, Tess. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
work.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look, I
Not
got the car.
now. You hear me?
Okay. You can do that. You get all huffy puffy about it.
If you ain't got ration cards, don't even waste my time. I'm not interested in bartering for bullets. Hurry up. We're starving.
Keep your shirt on. Next batch coming right up.
Hey, don't even think about cutting in line.
Fucking A. Waiting on this rack forever.
Eating rats and stuff. Yuck.
Sorry, man. These dogs are all accounted for. Sold out in less than an hour. Try me next week.
You touch it, you buy it.
Tess, it's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
Who the hell is that?
None of your damn business.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask. There. I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Hold on a second. Hold on just a second. What's up, buddy? What's going on there? Workflow been good? I said workflow been good?